Can you smell what the flock is cooking? Flock up and flock off. Not you. Stick around because it's about to go down. You know, flock with the most energetic entity in the Eagleverse here on the Yac Wit The Maniac session. Post-game pop-up, chop-up. You know how we like to do around this time, about this time, at this time. I ain't want to let no one know, but I had them zebras on my side. Secret weapon, because y'all saw what I did last week. I had to mix up the juju, had to do something different. What I do to get the flow, whoa. So I'm feeling right now, y'all. It's just hype. What a great game. This is Yac Wit The Maniac. Hope you got yours. I got mine. What we're going to get into around this time, about this time, at this time. We got CJG, just Saquon parties, we clinching championships. I didn't even say that in freaking post-game, immediate Maniac react. We clinching the division, the beast, the real beast of the East. Y'all know what it's saying on this one right here. Yeah, NFC beast over here on this side. Let's fly 24/7, 360 fly. We live. Let's flock and go. So many good things, so many things to be happy about today. And we're going to get into all of that in this post-game pop-up, chop-up. You know what we like to do around this time, about this time, at this time. I said it too many times already. But you got yours, I got mine. Click it a ticket. Pause it if you ain't did it. But I got mine. Let's get with it. Cheer. Get the festivities out of the way. Man, what a day, what a day, what a day. Any day that you can put belt to Dallas, belt to ass to Dallas. Oh, yeah, it's a good day. Loved it. You know, they're going to sit there and say, you know, they didn't have their starting quarterback, they're starting wide receivers and all that. You know, we got backup quarterbacks after backup quarterbacks, backup linebackers, all kinds of things is going on over here. But, I mean, you know, we were definitely the stronger team. We were definitely the stronger team throughout the year. So, you know, and it was just... whenever we whip them, I'm trying to do this with a little bit of humility, but I just can't, because whipping them is what you know what it is. You know what it is. Flop the Cowboys. For real. 24/7, 360 fly. Zip them up, get them out of here, even though they did start off the game pretty woo. I mean, you know, CJ doing CJ things. I hope he didn't clip his wings. That was trash towards the end of the game, but I saw him back on the sidelines when we had to calm down sitting. But we get into that. I'm burying the lead, man. The main thing is the main thing. No, the main thing is the main thing. You know what I'm going to say first. But we know these W's, which H1M, our quarterback does, starting quarterback, he gets W's. And it's all about the W at the end of the day. And this team came together today for him, for the rest of the team, for the team as a whole. And we did what was needed to be done to check off the first thing that we need to go to where we want to go, to get to where we have to get. And that's winning the division. And we did that. We're still a bit in play for that first seed. It's a bit shaky. There's a lot of things that we need to happen. But you know what? Keep positive vibes, good vibes out there. And, you know, the Eagle Maniac will be staying away from Midnight Green. It's trash because I love it. It's our team's color. But it seems whenever I rock it, they don't do it. And speaking of Kelly Greens, look what the kid got from the in-law maniacs. Oh, man. You do not know how hyped I've got many other gifts that some may say were probably way better than this. But these were the crown jewel of it. Enough of me. Enough of the maniac. Back to the team. So, yes, we checked off that first box to go on this path, to go on this journey, to get to where we have to go. Great game. Started off a bit slow. You know, the defense, we just gave it up to them. They just marched down the field on us so damn fast. And just like that, in a flash, CJ said, hold back. Hold my glass. Because I'm about to whip some down ass. Belt to ass on them boys immediately. But then they get the ball back and they proceed to just march down on us again. And much like a delusional Cowboy fan would do, my cousin's boyfriend tells my mother that, oh, we got y'all, we winning. It's like, come on, man. What is you really thinking? Are you bugging? Are you out of your flocking mind? You got nobody on that side. Do you see us? Look at them. We're too big. You can't win. So damn good. So damn great. So many players on this team. So many people ate off that plate. So many things got done on this date to do what we had to do to be great. Yeah, I spun it back. Who cares? We in the air, we flying all over here, bro. I don't know what they're talking about. Stop. You know what? There wasn't even there. Oh, man, before I forget, Merry Birdsmas, Merry Christmas to all y'all out there. Haven't seen y'all since last week. I mean, the week flew by so fast and was so long. So many families, so many friends, and so much trash football that I needed to see this. A team contend. That didn't happen. I don't care. I loved our blowout though. As much as I hated those games, I love this game. Because like I said, we checked a few boxes. Came out, Kenny Pickett. I'm thinking, what the flock is up with this dude? Can he do it? I don't think he can hack it. But then, one shining gem in his game that I wasn't privy to prior. Because, I mean, he was staring guys down. He takes a little bit too long in the pocket. It's a little bit weird to me, but you know what? He's got to get his groove. You know what? This dude's been on the bench all damn season. You know, he's got to learn these guys, and this is how it goes. But then once I felt like he was in his bag, that patience paid off, even though he got nicked up a little bit, banged up. But I mean, his presence and that he's a tough dude is basically what I'm trying to say with all what I'm saying. He's a tough dude in that pocket, the patience that he exhibited. Like I said, once again, a bit too long at times, but it paid off big time in other times. The corner TD to Smitty. Then what should have been, another TD to Smitty. And then I'm mad at him. I'm like, bro, what are you doing getting on your knee for the beat sneak, the brotherly shove? He's on his knee. He's mad about it. I'm mad about it. Nick is mad about it. Mama Maniac's mad about it. But he sticks with it. I'm like, no, kick the field goal. What are y'all doing? Please, just get the points. What are we doing here? But we had to resolve. We had to stick to it. That we're low-key known for, that sometimes we hate and despise, but when it goes right, we all switch our eyes, right? Because hindsight is 20/20. We know this. Regardless of whom or what, on the second one, and I'm sitting here mad, like, yo, he's not tough enough. What are y'all doing? What are we doing? Like, what are we doing? And then he says, you know what? I got this. Goes off to that side that we all think they should go to every damn time. Lando and Mando, Malata and Landon Dickerson, like, what? These are humongous human beings. This should be the side we go to every time. But I imagine that there's a lot more leverage and a lot more people committed to that side anyway. So there's reasons why we do what we do. Regardless of what, he goes to that side. They had this man by the damn head. He said, no, I'm not letting go. And he pushed through and showed, improved, that he's that dude. And you know, I have to tip my hat to Kenny for that. Kenny Pickett didn't let him pick it either. Got to clap him up for that. But then, you know, he got nicked up by Micah Parsons on a beautiful scramble drill to A.J. Brown, possibly would have, should have been one of the plays of the game. But Micah Parsons comes in. I believe Mama Maniac told me that Malata was holding on that play. Regardless of what, then Micah Parsons, I call it a late hit, but you know that was in slow motion. It's probably like half a step. If I was a Bow Boys fan, I would want them to hold the flag also. So, you know, it is what it is as far as that goes. But it did knock the kid out the game. He had to go to the locker room. Heard that he may have been able to come back, but he didn't in the event of perhaps an emergency quarterback scenario. Whatever. Then your boy, I don't mean to say whatever to trivialize what happened because it sucks. Hope he's healthy and we get all of our guys in that quarterback room healthy, ready for this playoff run because we are in the playoffs. I can say it now. We ain't jinxing nothing. And we're wearing Kelly Green. You know what I mean? But then, boom, Tanner McKee comes in. Mega Maniac had said prior to the game, he said, I wish Tanner McKee was ahead from jump. I don't know about Kenny Pickett. I'm like, relax, just chill. Be careful what you wish for because if these things happen, that means something else happens, so just chill. Because, I'm still stressing off of my bungle last week. Debacle, whatever. Oh, that back shoulder. And then he went right back to A.J. Brown. So speaking of that, look, it's just in Q. It's in Q. So we've got Tanner McKee in there. Okay, number one, we have Kenny Pickett, cool in the pocket. Like, wow, I didn't see that happening because early in the game, he's staring down his receivers. And, there could have been an interception that could have been made. Shockingly enough, there was one right in DeRon Bland's hands. Like, that never happens for that guy not to pick six something. But whatever. The odds were in our favor today, right? So then you have quite possibly one of the would have quite possibly stole catch of the year from Devontae Smith. Some people say it's Garrett Wilson. I say it's Devontae Smith with that dead leg in the back of the end zone. Block you on. But regardless of what, right? A.J. Brown, back shoulder to the moment missile launcher. I don't know what you want to call him. Tanner McKee. The back shoulder assassin. We've been seeing this since training camps of yesteryear. Well, yesterday, not really yesteryear, but you get what I'm saying. Tanner McKee seems to have that back shoulder thing locked down. So, what does he do? Back shoulders AJ. AJ, like he's got a damn magnet to the paws, catches the football one hand, not like just the call like Dr. J days, dogs. Like, God, give me that. Boom. Only 1 foot in, dogs. Would have been definitely the catch of the year in college football, but we ain't playing that. I don't know what the flock I'm talking about. Regardless of what, we going to get our leg back, though, right? 2 plays later, 10 of it. I can't even. It was just such a great effort by this team coming together with their starting QB out. You know how it goes with us whenever Jalen Hurts is out. And I don't want to care what anyone got to say about him there when we got them and that out. Calm yourself down. Regardless, I'm giving praise where praise is due, but I'm not saying anything as far as like what you think and who you think you should be doing what. And relax. Any of y'all out there thinking craziness, madness, maniacisms. Like I be. Regardless, drops back. We get our leg back shoulder. AJ Brown just bodies homie like flock out of here. Give me that tutty. We seen Smitty with another one crossing route like. It looks so good on offense. The offense came together. I mean, truth be told, the defense was doing work. Like I said, those first few drives, I'm gonna have to look back at it again, pause, and see how it really went down. I felt like early in the game that left a few things to be desired as far as the defense went. I saw Mitchell getting picked on. I saw Slade getting picked on, and I believe that was just like scheme things that they saw. And basically our patterns possibly early in the game. But then, that all got moved out, and then it was over for that. Cooks was cooking, can't lie, early in the game. Like, who else was going to do it? And they schemed up some great plays for him. They get paid on that side, too. But all that stuff got shut down later when it became known pass after we smacked him up, whacked him up, yacked him up, get him the fuck out of here. Speaking of yakking up, let me get some. Man, 41, been looking for this 40 burger all season. Who would have thought it was going to take 2 QBs to do it? Is that a Minnesota INT? Nah. Regardless, but let's talk about the coup de grace. The cream of the crop, the top of the top. We got the defense. They did work. Like I said, I'm going to have to watch again to really see what was going on our side. Like I heard at halftime. I mean, it was proven true. Like they really couldn't handle our front line. So they were playing the quick game like a lot of teams are going to do to us, especially with Fangio's scheme. Teams are going to try and get the ball out of their quarterback's hands very fast. And they were doing it to a bit of success early in the game. Once we put them clamps on them, and furthermore, CJ put it to a stop and gave us a bit of a scare. Got 2 INTs out there, took away, once again, another INT from Guantanamo Bay. Again, first time they both bumped to each other, the ball hits the ground. This time, Quinyon is right there. But CJ is so good at defense, he's defending them, us, and everything on the damn field. So, can't be mad at that. But, I've been saying, this is the day, this is the game. Quinyon's going to get his first one. And, it was, right there for him. It's funny as hell how this keeps happening to him. That's just going to make him work harder. Not to mention, I hate talking about the other side and other guys and all that. But, oddly enough, just found out that, Trent McDuffie just got his first INT, I believe, last week or 2 weeks ago. And he's a whole. You gotta give praise to what I was just. You get what I'm saying. Regardless from what. So yeah, the DBs picked up the game later on in the game. That front line was putting on pressure. They couldn't handle that. Huff, he was impactful. Didn't get the sack that I wanted him to get. You know what I mean? First game back, and let's keep this thing going. So we can say something crazy like, 2 games in a row, 2 sacks. Nolan Smith. Out there killing it. We already know Carter's a whole killer. Yeah, so now I'm thinking about it and retreading what was going on during this game. Yeah, that defense still defense. And Zach Bone, even though it felt like they were trying to go away from him, still found a way to impact the game. He's going this way, jumping this way, PBUs, he's ridiculous. So yeah, the defense, I'm still a bit shooken up off of last game. And then the turnovers. What am I talking about? Yeah, so the defense did what they had to do. But like I said, once again, let's get back to it. Saquon Barkley in that GOAT line. Doggies, 2,000 yards for the Birds. A lot of people said they saw it. A lot of people said they couldn't. There were so many things said about this man. Does he still have it? Does he still have the breakaway speed? Kids, what is he going to do? He's going to... And since he been bleeding green, he been picking up steam this whole damn year, you know what I mean? And he couldn't have done it without an offensive line. Wasn't giving it up to him and Jalen Hurts for getting those golf carts for the boys, for the front line, because that front line, everyone knows, couldn't do it without them. Not to mention, I mean, having studs like A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith on the outside, plus the threat of Jalen Hurts. But today was like, prior to the game, it's my boy's name, Optimistic Giants, OG fan, Optimistic Giants fan hits me up. He's like, how did it feel last week? Because, you know, we've been spending, turning corners, doing a lot of things in the week. Didn't get a chance to touch base with my homie, right? Goes from what? He's like, I've been meaning to tell you, like, you see how it feels? You see how it is, how Saquon performs when he doesn't have that quarterback back there? That's what he had to deal with the Giants over the last 6 years. And I said, you know what, I agree. I mean, but you guys were dealing with an embarrassment of deficiencies, like talking about no quarterback. Not to say, man, we talking this talk, man. No quarterback, no O-line, no receivers. Like, it was bad over there. I mean, like, at least over here, you got the quarterbacks and the running backs. And we, oddly enough, like, coached so responsible last week. We coached ourselves out of win. It wasn't like so similar to Herm Edwards' famous quote, you played to win the game. And I wouldn't say we were playing to lose the game. It was responsible. It was weirdly, oddly respectable. Like, we were just coached. There was nothing. We did it today. We had a few beak sneaks, a few umbrella shoves. We tried to pull them off sides, you know, things of that ilk that I was just wondering why didn't we do it last week, although I could understand why. Like, we got this guy, his cadence, O-line, so trying to shoot them in the foot, we can shoot ourselves in the foot at the same time, so I get it. Furthermore, but that's last week. Just things came better into place today, and I mean, like, the dude still got it. He can still get it. Do it with the best of them. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, he was out there looking for contact today. There was so many holes. Like, bro, why not? Why not? Freaking Don the Maniac hits me up like, bro, what should I do? He only got 40 yards at half. Should I just say under 100 yards? And I'm like, you know what? I had something going on that I needed to work out for me. So the way these jinx systems works in my brain, like, I didn't know what to say. But I mean, like, game script plays out that, bro, we're up 24-7 at the half. We're going to give the ball to Saquon for the rest of the game. Not to mention, he's one of the best second half runners in the game. We're one of the best second half running teams. We are the best second half running team in the league. It was just going to work out that way, especially according to the game script. Plus, with as backup quarterback and then a backup to the backup, like, it was going to happen. And just like that, I think he had 40 at half, and it was like 63 by the end of the third. So, yeah, that 100 got hit real quick. I hope you didn't do it. Regardless of what we did, what this team has done over this span has been nothing short of phenomenal. We got a 2,000-yard rusher. The offensive line has a 2,000-yard rusher. And we're shooting, we need 101 yards. The team needs 101 yards to surpass the Eric Dickerson record 40 years ago, whatever the flock it may be. And while that's not the goal, it will be an amazing achievement to put in that back pocket and lock it. You heard me. Great things. Is that your boy? No, Addison. He smacked it out of his hands. Yes. So that's the top of the tops. We've got that. We got, like, it's just playing out right, albeit this week 17 and things, you know, there are a few things. Anyway, it's just a good place to be. Team's looking right. Let's get number 1 right. Number 17 right. It was good to see Oren Burks out there with some snaps, you know, at a good time. Good to see Huff out there getting some snaps, some reputable snaps, some respectable snaps, some worthwhile snaps. You know what the flock I'm talking about. But we're out there doing these things, and guys are getting right at the right time. Once again, like I said, I hope nothing's too crazy with CJ We did see him back out there at the end of the game. It feels like every damn game, CJ and our boy Slay something. Like, what the flock is going on? Speaking of Slay, I thought it was Slay who popped that thing out because I just saw the junior on the back of the jersey. That's Nolan Smith out here having an amazing season. Forced fumble. Jordan Davis down there snatching that thing up. Like, I thought it was a dub. Like, I'm talking Maniac Jr., Mega Maniac's like, no, like, he's got it. Me and Maniac Jr. saw something different. Like, we saw it on Davis's chest, and then the guy just came and snatched it. But no, they were down there getting at that thing. And then you got C.J. Gardner-Johnson in there getting dirty, doing the dirty work. Pop, like, because it looked like there was no chance at all that we would get that fumble recovery. And once again, we did. So once again, another week of what? Multiple turnovers. I believe what it was 4 today, 4 or 5 again. Is that 2 weeks in a row? 5 turnovers? Like, this is wild. Like, this defense is just stepping up. Last week, albeit they gave up crazy yards, but we're still out there fighting on that turnover side of the, like, it's great things that are coming together. Not to mention, I mean, Nolan Smith almost had one right there in the sand. Nolan Smith Jr., like, that would have been crazy. Just so many great things on this field today. Once again, give it up to our NFC East champion, Philadelphia Flocking Eagles, 2024. Let's go. Soar for more. Hashtag 59 for 55. Let's go. Beautiful things going on over here, man. Like I said, once again, let's get everyone healthy and let's all bring in this new year healthy. Like our team is trying to do. Like we always like to do around this time, about this time, at this time, man. So the next time, make it the best time. In the meantime, between time, keep it a green time. You already know I like to do around this time, about this time, at this time. Let's fucking go. We got questions. Them questions was answers today when it came to the Bow Boys. They go, bow rock the Bow Boys. Yeah, love it. Something about being them. Feels so good. Before I get out of here, man, you know we gotta say it. Spell it with me one time. I'm hype. I know you are one time. E-A-G-L-E-S. Eagles. Go Birds. Fly, Eagles, fly. 24/7, 360. Fly, we fly. Let's go, man. I know I'm missing things, man. We're gonna try and reconvene during the week in between. You already know. Can't wait till the next. But on to New York. Let's get this record. Oh, you know, we see how things play out. We don't need it. It is what it is. We got bigger goals in tow. You already know how this thing go. Let's get the flock up out of here. Go Birds. What a win. 41-7. Belt to Dallas.